Hi guys, Vincent here, and welcome to Flight Simulator X, or FSX, whatever you want to call it. I preferably call it FSX, just because it's much more short. Today I got a flight in the PMDG 737-900, as you can see here. We are right now at Schiphol. It's in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands. It's quite a big airport. Got 5 runways, and it's a pretty damn big airport. So as you can see, we are boarding, with the jetway. So let's jump inside and make sure the door is open. Here you can see, this is the jetway, door is opening. That's really good. Welcome in the cockpit. Let's put on this thing. This is the cockpit of a 737. Right now we are on ground power. Let's put the FMC away. This is the radio stack. This is the stack where you put in all the information for the air traffic controller. These are the comms for the ILS and so on. This is the autopilot panel. If you can say, say this is the autopilot panel. This is the GPS. Actually, this shows you where you have to go. This is, let's make this a bit bigger. This is our speed, this is our altitude, and this is, I don't know how to explain this thing. It's just how steep you are going up or down. This is everything you gotta know about the engines. And here we have the overhead panel, which I can show you a bit better. Like this is the overhead panel. Let's move around. Here we got all the lights. These are the landing lights, runway turn-offs, taxi lights. This has to be in both actually. The logo lights, position strobe and steady lights, anti-collision lights, wing lights, and the wheel well up. I'm not going to explain all this. I know the basics. I know how to fly this plane in basics. This is the de-icing and the window heat. Here are the de-icing. Let's put the brightness a bit up. So welcome in this PMDG 737-900. Today we are flying. I almost said driving. I'm so used to Euro Truck Simulator. Today we're flying from Schiphol to London Heathrow, and we're going to program it in our GPS. So let's start. Menu, FMC. So make sure our model 737-900, this has to be right. So it is right. Let's go to positional initialization. Our reference airport is where we are right now. It's Echo Hotel Alpha, and what's it called, Mike? These are the 4 letters for Schiphol Airport. Punch it in there. Now we're going to the route, and I got a go route. I made it with FS Commander. It's called Echo Hotel Adam Mike. We're going to Echo Golf Lima Lima, which is London Heathrow. And as you can see here, it punched in this blue line. I will explain this all later. Let's activate this route. Actually, let's give this a flight number, which will be SIM 17. Done. We're departing from runway 36 left. So we gotta punch it in there. And now you have seen the runway has shown up on this GPS. Let's activate this. Go to the next page. The reserves I will set on 4. Cost index on 20. We're going to fly at our cruise altitude at 20,000 feet, which is flight level 200. And our transition altitude has to be at 10,000 feet, not 18,000. That's an American standard. Execute it. So the plane knows we surely want this. Then once this is all good, take off. I will set the flaps at 5. And that's everything I need to do right now on this page. I need to be back in a second. But we need some departure and arrivals. We are departing from runway 36 left with a sit of I think this one. I sorted it out. Yeah. Golf Oscar Romeo Lima 1 Zulu. This is our sit. Let's execute it, and now you can see it's different now. Let's go back to our arrival. We are arriving at ILS runway 27 left. It is an ILS runway, but we're not going to use the ILS. And here we are flying at I put it on a note here. Let me see. Yeah, Lima Alpha Mike 3 Alpha. This one. Execute it. So that's punched in. This is our route, as you can see. Now I got to go to legs. These are all the waypoints we are flying. And if I put this on plan and zoom a little bit in here, I'm not sure if this is recorded, this screen, but I hope it is. Now it says here step. We're going to check the route for discontinuities. So step is our first waypoint. Step, 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 step. I can see a discontinuity right here at LAM. Let's zoom out, because this is our approach. This is like the main route, and right now this is the approach. So we're going to the next page. We're going to get this one, previous page, and link it up to the route. So this discontinuity is gone now. Here we are landing. If everything goes right. That's it. So our route is done. We need to set it as navigation and zoom this in a bit. This or this. No, I will sort it out later. That's set in. Now we're going to the takeoff lists. One takeoff, our V1. Our minimum speed we need to cruise, our VR, which is the rotation speed, and our V2 is the speed we need to leave the runway. That's set. So that's right now. We want to QRH on, so it says V1, and then we know we gotta rotate. Put this on legs, and let's put this one on takeoff. And it's really takeoff. Done. So we set this. Our transition altitude, as you can see here, is 10,000, and the V2 is 164, and our speed has to be 20 above that, which makes it 184. There we go, 184. Put it in. That said, let's put on the flight directors on both sides. Arm the outer throttle. We are going to the overhead panel now. This has to be not on 10,000 because that's our transition altitude. It has to be on 20,000 because that's our cruise altitude. Our land altitude will be at 140, so 150 is the closest to that. Oh, that's alright. Further off, we got everything here. I said on the window heat, we don't need anti-ice, so that's all alright. Let's make sure our passengers turn on the seat belts. That's all set. This thing is still on. It's alright, I got my parking brake on now. Yeah. Alright. Let's set our flaps to 5. It's this thing. It's set on 5 now. Here you can see it, the flaps are going down. Let's start up the APU unit. Then you gotta watch this thing. Here starts the APU. It's rising till about 8, I think, and then it's descending till 4. Then it will be steady, and then the APU is started. It's simple as that. There it goes. 6 and almost 8. That's going to descend till 4. So that's turned on. We can now go to menu, close this door, our passenger door. Close door. Main exit is closing. Main exit is closed, which is nice. Put it back on the takeoff list. Now the runway, the jetway will remove itself. There it goes. Bye. Look at the textures of this. It's a 2006 game, but you know, the texturing is not that good. It's it's a shame actually. There goes the jetway. We need to make sure our anti-collision light is on. It's this red light here. So that's on now. As you can see. Our APU was started. Yep. Which means we can now go over here, put the APU on, and remove all of this. There goes the ground power. Hopefully I did it right. Yep, I did. Alright. So now we are on APU power, which means we can start our engines in just a second. These are all on. That's right. Engine flow. It's looking good. So now we're going to request the air traffic controller to give us a pushback, and we're going to request if you're ready for the takeoff. Schiphol ground Sim 17, request startup and pushback.
Sim 17 Schiphol ground, pushback approved facing right, startup approved after pushback.
Pushback approved, facing right, startup after pushback, Sim 17. Alright, we got our runway. They said 36 left. So I think, yeah, we need to go this way. Shoot got these arrows. Where to go? We'll fix it later. We're going to request pushback now via the FMC. In real life it's just via communication, but here it's just via the FMC, which is FS options pushback, and our nose has to be on the left. So let's start this.
And ground cockpit.
Hi, Captain.
We're all set to go up here. We've been cleared to push and start at your discretion.
Roger that, ready for push. Power and air clear, doors closed. We are ready for pushback. Please parking brake, please.
So they told me the doors are closed, which is true, and they told me to release the parking brake.
Okay, parking brake is off, clear to push.
The auto brake has to set on this position.
Brakes off.
There comes the car. There we go. This is our pushback. Very early in the morning. I set it about 4:40, I think. The sun will rise very soon. Here starts it actually. Also, here starts the sunrise.
Push is complete. Set parking brake, please.
So they told me to set the parking brake.
Alright, brakes are set and pressure's normal.
Okay, sir. Tow bar is off. Pin is out. Watch the pin on the right.
Alright guys, thanks. You're cleared to disconnect. We will be watching for the pin and the release from guidance on the right side of the airplane, and we'll see you guys next time through.
Roger that. Have a good flight.
Alright, pushback completed. Here it's started from stop to start, so pushback is complete. Go back to the legs page. Now it's time to turn on the engines. For that we have to be here. We need to turn these off. These are on. This actually should have been on. I just noticed this should be on. Alright, this is for the APU to bleed. So now it's on, we can start the engines. Go message, electric, yeah, that's right. We're going to start engine 2. Here it's rising. About 25 we will kick in the fuel and our engine will start. So let's actually kick it in right now so we can watch engine 2 starting up. So engine 2 is starting up nice and easy. Now it's stable. The engine starter just kicked back. I heard the click. So now it's time to start engine 1, which is actually the same principle. We wait till 25, then it's alright. Here it starts to turn. Engine 2 is happily spinning. Gotta watch 24, 25 kick in. Engine 1 is starting nice up. Kick back, engines are started. I'm going to wait a second. I'm going to put this thing away. Don't want this ATC controller. Got my own. I just used it off screen to get like these arrows where I have to go, because I don't know how to taxi to runway 36 left, but it doesn't work for now, and I'm not sure why it's not working. So okay. Engines are on, which means we need to turn these things on engine power. We need to disable the APU bleed. We can reset these LPAC and right pack, and we can turn off the APU if I did it correctly. So now we're on engine power, we turn off the taxi lights, and because it's evening I will set on the local lights as well. Everything is good, fuel pumps are on. Right. That's good. Right now I need to set this communication pink, where is it? Here. So the air traffic controllers know where we are driving, because that's important. Schiphol ground, Sim 17 is ready to taxi.
Sim 17 taxi and hold short on runway 36 left.
Taxi and hold short, runway 36 left, Sim 17. Let's take it slow. Again, but it's really bothering me. I don't know where to go. It's a bit of a problem. I don't really get why it doesn't show up. It normally does. Maybe I know the way, you know. I texted here before. Here we are, taxiing in our 737. I'm just looking where our runway is. I seriously don't know. Look, can zoom out here, because we are driving to this runway. Which means we're going to the end of this runway taxiway we're currently on. We're heading left. Oh, actually, yeah. It's difficult to see because it's. I think we're going this way. Oh, the way up to here. Drive like this. There's an airplane landing on 737-800. So we're going to taxi some more, and I will check the map if you like sometime, because I don't know where to go right now. Seriously don't know. That's a bit of a problem. That's a problem of a big airport, you know. It got 5 runways and it's just massive. In real life, taxiing to runway 36 left takes up a quarter an hour. I mean, It says something. Let's give this 747 away. Actually, you can. He's on a different taxiway. It's alright. Just going left here. I think that's the right way to go. I hope. Look, where we're going. Oh, now the arrows are showing. Screw them. Screw the arrows. I don't think I can see him in this. No. The arrows aren't showing in this view, so you know. Go ahead, Mr. 747. Let's turn off these taxi things and go on another channel. Otherwise, we will entirely hear the ATC. I don't want it. So there's 747 in front of us, which is not a problem actually. Ground just following him. It's just a massive aircraft, 747. Look at how big it is. Oh, it's going terribly slow. Jesus. Drive! Let's have a look if we're going the right way. I think we are. Yeah. Yeah, we are going the right way. Just need to check that that map, because otherwise we are utterly screwed. So I just don't know the way out of my head. It's just impossible. He's up. I know he stays on my taxiway. Darn it. You can see the sunrise. Brake. Otherwise we're collapsing with the 747. We don't want that. The size of the 747 is really massive. You know, the 737 is a good plane to handle right now. It's not too big, not too small, and I know a bit on how to fly it. The basics. If we're still going good, yeah. We're still on the good taxiway. Whoa! Dude! Go a bit faster, please. Jesus Christ. Now he's going up. Thanks. Oh well. He's going to a gate, but don't know which one. Yeah, he's going left here. Don't know if we're... No, we're not. We are going straight. Alright. So now we get... now we can speed things a bit up. this plane goes left, we go straight, so we don't have any more traffic in front of us. So we can carry on taxiing to our runway. I think it was the end of this taxiway, we had to go left. I think. Yeah. This is our runway 36 left. Here we are driving. Wait a second. Wait a second. How do I get over here? No. Oh, it's so irritating. This map just here it doesn't show a taxiway up to 36 left, and here it does. So at this point, I don't know where to go. Oh, it's this way. I think I see it now. It's this way. We need to go right, then left, then going up to this. I think that's the thing. I'm just going to try. I've never flown this, so yeah, it's pretty interesting for me. So let's have a look. Next taxiway we need to go to the right, which is here. Oh, I love the map. Otherwise we were totally screwed. Here we go. Nice little bend. Yeah. Now we're on the good. Nope. So we're going to cross this runway. So we need to go forward, cross the runway, and then go to 36 left. I try to remember it. I'm not so smart for this airplane. Jesus Christ. I know how this thing works. Nah, not really, but kind of. I kind of know how this plane works. And it's just amazing how much you need to know to fly an aircraft actually. And then remember the taxiways. That's incredible. You know, on an airport like this, 5 runways. It's just massive. So here we're crossing the runway. It will work. You know, this is going to be alright, I think. I hope. Okay, we crossed the runway. Where do we have to go now? Doesn't matter. Just straight. Straight and then slightly to the right. Then I know. Good. Oh, this was a pain. We are on runway Victor now. In front of us we can see a tower. Don't know if you can see it yet. I can see it. The tower is a single tower just for runway 36 left. We got the main tower on this airport. We got the main tower which controls the 4 runways, and we got this single little tower just for 36 left. So this is alright. Now we can change this view again to the locked spot. Like this. Beautiful.
Sim17, contact tower 1119225. Goodbye.
Contact tower 119er.225 Sim17. So I've actually been in the main tower of this airport, which was really awesome. It was really a dream come true. People there are just so nice. Are we going left here? Are we going left or? I think we are. I think we are going left. I think, yeah. Let's just do it. Screw it. We're just doing it. Don't think it really matters. Everything goes to runway 36 left. No matter where you are driving right now. I really think these taxiway lights, these green ones, are a good thing. Really in this game. Otherwise, when it's truly night, you know, and it's really dark, you can't see where you need to go. So it's good they put it in there. Yeah, we're going left on this one on Victor 4. So then we are on the runway, approximately. Going left. Now we are on final of the runway, which is good. So we're finally here. I clocked it and we did 12 minutes. 12 minutes just taxiing to a runway. So now I'm going to ask the air traffic controller if we can enter the runway. Well, we're stopped here. Let's stop here. Schiphol Tower, Sim17 holding short for runway 36 left.
Sim17, line up on runway 36 left.
Line up 36 left, Sim17. We can line up. So let's turn on the landing lights and everything. The taxi lights need to go off. Every single light is on now, but not the taxi light. So that's alright, because we're not taxiing anymore. We are going to take off. We can line up. Beautiful view. In real life, I think this is like the thing you want to see as a pilot. Sun setting. Beautiful. So, right now we're lined up on runway 36 left.
Sim17, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. Sim17, goodbye. Clear for takeoff. Let's go. Let's hope we will not crash. So we're speeding up now till the airplane says V1, then we can rotate and then we are up in the air. Going 100. There comes V1. comes. It didn't tell me, but I saw it on this green bar. So now we're up. Put on the gear. Let's go on decks. Put these things on. So right now the autopilot took over, so we can enjoy this wonderful, wonderful view. And look at this. But this is 36 left, this is 36 center, and this is 36 right. Right here is 06, I think. It's the view from the main tower. So our plan now is to bank to the left, go over sea, then go to the United Kingdom, and that's it. And we can land, and it's done. So we're going to put on up our flaps now, because we don't need them anymore. This is still okay, no warnings whatsoever. Look at this guy. What a view. What a wonderful view. Yeah, it says we're going to set on 6,000 feet. So we want 10,000 feet. But we're going higher. Because 10,000 feet is our what's it called? It's our I can't remember the name. No, don't get the word. Jesus. The transmission altitude, I think it's called. Something like this. Here's the sunset. Our runway. Now we're banking to the left. This is full automated. Here we're banking on the left. As you can see, this is our flight plan. It's pink line. This is the line our autopilot is following. So let's put on the terrain. So this tone you just heard was the tone of you are 1,000 feet away from your crossing altitude, so 10,000. So now the plane is positioning itself so it doesn't go higher anymore for now, until we are doing something, which we are going to do in just a couple of seconds. After this bend, we're going to set it at our other altitude or flight level, which is 20,000 feet. So we're going to climb we're going to climb another 10,000 feet. Bye, Netherlands. Bye. So at this point, we're at 10,000 feet. We need to cut these lights. The passengers can walk freely. And the auto brake has to set them off, which is actually the after takeoff checklist. Look at this view. It's really stunning. I think it will be light soon. So we're going to set this to 20,000 now. We're going to hit this button. So our plane starts to climb to 20,000 feet. There it goes. With a speed of 310. Going on STD. Can put on the weather here if you like, which is, look, first one. There's the weather, but I've set it to all clean, so it doesn't show up anything. Here I put on terrain, so we can see the height of the terrain, which the highest is 002, which is 200 feet. The lowest is 100 feet, so it doesn't matter, but it's just a nice thing to have. At this point we should talk to the air traffic controller for every way we are going. But I'm just using the air traffic controller for the takeoff and landing, so it doesn't bother me right now. We're banking to the right to the United Kingdom. Here's the terrain, as I said. These green dots is terrain, which is something in the Netherlands here. So now we're up in the air. We can talk about anything we want, actually. Just looking through this cockpit and how small it actually is. It's so full of instruments and everything, but the cockpit itself is pretty damn small. I mean, for everything, every button and so on. It's really small. We are at waypoint Vola. Which is Victor Oscar Lima Alpha. We are still climbing to flight level 200. Again guys, I set this autopilot to use the ILS approach, but I'm not going to use the ILS whatsoever. I'm going to manually land this airplane, and since I've done it like 4 times in a half year, I can't guarantee it will be a nice landing. So go easy on me, please. You know, don't comment what a worse landing it was whatsoever. You know, I'm just learning this simulator. I'm just learning this aircraft. And here's the thing. Okay, 10,000 feet away from our altitude. We're at 19,000 now. Then the nose starts to lower down, so we will not go higher anymore. We're stopping at 20,000 approximately, of course, but it's something. So right now, while I am recording this video, I'm still in the Netherlands. But when it's online, I will be on vacation. I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks, and the planning right now, when I'm making this video, it's just planning, I can't guarantee you anything, is to upload 1 video a day, since I can't live stream, and I do want the guys who are watching you actually, I want you to be entertained. You know, that's the main thing. I need to do something in the thing here, the FSX, because we're going to Echo Golf Lima Lima, and I want to set some radius. I want to set 75, because around that we're going to descend. I want to set 50. I want to set 10, and I want to set for our final, I want to set 4, which I need to do on the next page. Oh no, it crashed. Alright, it crashed a bit by my side, but you don't get bothered by it. So let's not put 50 in there, put 10 there and put 4 in here, like this. So we got like we get some circles around it, so we can see on what approach we are, actually on what distance of the airport we are. At Sabre it says 15,000 feet. So the plane knows after Logan we're going to descend, and at Sabre we have to be at 15,000 feet. And this is just our descending. You can see here. It's just a descending. So we don't have discontinuities, which is a good thing. And we're still in the air, which I think is a very good point, you know, of flying a plane. Sun is setting. You can see the view into the sea, and you can see the bloomy effect, the flare effect. Which is nice. So again, when you guys are seeing this video, I am up. I've been flown myself, because I'm going with an aircraft. I'm going to Spain, and I will be there for 2 weeks. So the planning is to upload a video once a day, but I can't promise you guys anything. You know, it's just planning, but my planning, my life is going on, and it's just really busy at the moment. And that's the thing. You know, I'm doing my best. I'm doing what I can to entertain you guys. Every single time I have for myself, I'm just putting it into this channel, and that's not a problem. You know, I chose for myself to do something like this, and I'm really glad I did, because I'm really enjoying making these videos and live streaming, and you guys are just amazing. The support you guys are giving me is really amazing, guys. You know, I really want to thank you. So that said, we can go back to our flight simulator. Going sentimental right now. As I said, at Logan we're going to descend. And Logan is around 75 away from the airport. So that's why I said this thing. The 75, this green line, is the thing I set into the fix. This 75, this 75. Need to have this fix. I hope you understand it. In front of us we can see the United Kingdom, and left of us we can see the Netherlands. This is the United Kingdom and this is the Netherlands. The sun is still rising. It's really good. It's going light. So this is a very early morning flight, which I think is good. Now we got stars over here, we got a sunrise over there, and in between we are flying. I mean, what else do you guys want? This is the best time to fly with an airplane, which I'm going to do. When I'm going to Spain, my flight will be at 5, I think. Which is a bit early, if I'm honest. But the views we're going to get are really amazing. So we almost need to descend. Or we're almost going to descend actually. Because we need it. Otherwise we can't. I was trying to say something. Otherwise we can't land. That's the thing. So we need to descend. We need to slow this plane down. And that's exactly what we are going to do. So here you can see the green things are coming. This is the United Kingdom. So we're going to set this at 1500. We don't touch a button whatsoever because we don't need it right now, but we need to descend. And I think sometimes this plane does it, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what's the difference, but when I put 1500 in there and the plane sees, hey, we need to descend to whatever it is, it's going to descend, but not lower than this altitude I set here. So at some part of this journey, this plane is going to think, dude, we're almost at our destination, we need to descend. Then it's going, and then it's stabilized at 15,000 feet, because I put it in there. But again, sometimes this plane does it, sometimes it doesn't, and I don't know what's the difference. So when he doesn't do it, I think after Logan, when he doesn't go to descent, I will manually descend this plane. It has to be in the middle. Actually, it was part of the after takeoff checklist. As I said, I'm not using checklist. I'm just doing this out of my head. Except for the sit and stars, but these names are just incredible and I can't remember anything, you know. That's the thing. this thing is going to descend, I hope. Otherwise we need to hit this button and then it's going. So it doesn't matter. But after we are under 1,000 feet, I need to go ahead and do some things for the landing. I need to set the brake up to 2, the auto brake up to 2, which means my plane is going to engage everything it can to auto brake. I'm going to reverse thrust this thing, but when my plane touches the runway, the speed breaker is going up and starts to brake by itself. And I'm going to reverse thrust it, so we're going to slow down this plane ASAP. So that's the auto brake. I need, when we're at 10,000 feet, I need to set these lights on again, because then we are at descending rate and we need to engage the lights. I need to turn on the seat belts, so our passengers have their seat belts on when we are landing, because that's something we want. And that's basically it. That's basically everything we need to do before we're going to descend any further. So I'm just hoping my plane will descend by itself. Otherwise I need to hit the button, but it's better when it descends by itself. It just is. So if you have any tips for me in Flight Simulator or for my channel, then please contact me. It's in the video description how to contact me, and I'm really willing to learn. Now if you say, dude, you need to set the lights on before you're going to descend to 15,000 feet, I'm going to check it, because my knowledge is to turn on the lights at 10,000 feet, but well, maybe there are some other rules I don't know about, so that's just it. And I'm seriously willing to listen to you guys, because we are making this community by ourselves. It's not me, it's not you, we're doing it together. And that's a thing we need to keep in mind. And that's why I decided to keep chat, just a thingy. To keep the chat when I'm live streaming all in English, because I don't want a Spanish part, an English part, a Dutch part, a German part. We want to be together, you know. We want one English part, and that's it. That's why I decided to keep the chat in English. So when we're landing, I think we're going to get some frame drops, just because the scenery is kicking in. Everything needs to be drawn. We're going fairly quickly, and that's just something I can't do a thing about it. Right now I'm at 45 FPS, so it's going smooth, but I don't know how it will turn out when we are descending, when the 3D texturing goes on. Here we go, we're going to descend, plane by itself. We're going to slow down, because here it says you need to be at 250 knots, but the plane doesn't seem to get down actually. It's a bit of a shame, so I'm going to hit the button, because we really need to descend. There we go. Now we're descending. After that, our next approach won't lit up again. 1500 is just where we have to be, and then we need to descend. Then we are going to descend till let me look, 1400 or even 127, because that's our runway. This, you may be asking, why is this here? Because this is higher than 127. But this thing is for our going around. When I can't make the approach, or when I screw something up, we need to go around. And then is this our transition altitude. We're going to 1500 now. This is perfectly fine. I need to get this back to here. I'll set my flaps to 1, I think. Maybe not. No, it's too early for it. For the flaps, put them up again. Thank you. It's too early for the flaps now, but at some point I need my flaps, because we're going down, we're going to descend, we're going to land, and at some point we're going so slow we need to have flaps, otherwise we're just crashing instantly. Here you can see another aircraft, Cessna, at 10,000 feet, or 7,500 actually, but you know, that's our just details. So we're almost at 1500. When it gives us the tone, I will turn this to 10,000. So it can descend by itself. Need to set this, the outer brakes, at 2, as I said. Here you can see all the scenery, building, every terrain. Now we should be on 1500. The tone is coming in. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it doesn't give a tone when we're descending. Oh, here it is. It's just a bit later. Now I look like a fool. Thanks, plane. So we're going to descend some more. Whoa. I hit the wrong button. So we need to descend some more, because it says 2,500 here. So we're just descending now. We are almost at 10,000 feet. Which means we gotta prepare for the landing, which is alright. Just descending. Hello, co-pilot. You are not here. He's out being him again. I haven't seen him the whole flight. I think he is sick. Maybe he has some diarrhea or something. Then I don't actually think you are allowed to fly. I don't know actually. Do you guys know? Going to slow down. Track required. Speed brakes up. I just put the flaps at 1. And my plane is just freaking out because I did something else. I did put it on 1, so now it's freaking out. It's alright, our speed is coming down, so otherwise the flaps will break, which is not entirely good for our plane. So let's put the speed brake up again, because we are at our speed. This green line, this green arc actually, I didn't tell you about it. I think the green arc is how can I put it? Let's take it easy. You're seeing this pink line, yeah? The pink line is the flight route. The green arc is, because we are descending, the green arc is showing us where on our route, so at this point, where on our route we are at the altitude we have set, which is 2500. So at the green arc, from this point of our journey, our altitude is 2500. That's the green arc, for those who wondered. Yeah, I see my my FPS is tanking now. Here it's getting drawn because we're getting lower. So we're going to flaps 2, and it told me no drag required, so we don't have to set our speed brake up. When it's drag required, it's showing up in the FMC on this bottom line. So sorry you guys, we can't see very much of our approach, but I need to watch my instruments here. That's the main thing right now. We need to land. Okay, we are actually underneath 10,000 feet, which means we need to turn on these lights on. We need to get our passengers into their seats with the seat belts on. Parking brake set at 2. The gear is still up, which is the right thing. Actually, the sun isn't quite up as I thought. Here, the 3D texturing is kicking in here. $2,500, that's alright. We are at flaps 2 already. Yep. We're going to flaps 5. No speed drag required, or no drag required. Here it says drag required. You see it? Now I'm going to set the speed brake up until the drag required message goes away. then it means it's alright. So drag required message is away, put the spring down again, because the plane can handle itself now. So we're going to the left in just a second, because that's our approach. This approach to runway 27 left, I think. I think we did left. We're going. We're getting a message approach VREF, not selected, which is true. We didn't select approach VREF because I'm going to land this thing manually. So that's true. And it bothers my airplane. No, I don't care. We're going to the next stage of flaps, I think, which is flaps 10. Here we are descending quite a lot right now. Let's zoom in. These dots here, these white dots, are let me think how I can put it. The white dots are like the ILS approach, and you can see I put the pink line on the white dot, so that's our ILS, and that's why I selected the ILS runway 27 left into the FSX. So right now the FES is sinking quite a lot. There's another airfield or airport. Let's see the runway here. Look at the scenery. Beautiful. Do you guys know what airport this is? Because I don't. Look at this. There's a Cessna, I think. A Mo. Something else. It's alright. 2,500 we're almost at. Going to do the next staging of our flaps, I think. Or maybe it's too soon. Yeah, it's too soon. The beep says it's too soon, put your flaps up. Yeah, here I can feel the FPS is dropping right now. It's our flap indicator. Let me look. We are at 1 second. We are at flaps 15%, flaps 15, and we need to go to flaps 40. Plane thinks we're going a bit slow. We are almost at 2,500 and there goes the beep. Here it says 1,400, so I'm going to set it. Tack. 1,400. I'm just going to do the flaps now. Track required. I'm going to slow down. It will beep now, but not as long as it should in the other. When I put on the flaps earlier, it should beep the entire flight until we are at this point, which isn't good, because then my flaps are going to break. In front of us you can see the airport. This is 27 right, this is our runway, 27 left, Heathrow Airport. This is 27 right, 27 left. Now we're on flaps 15 actually. Now we're going to flaps 25. So we need to slow the heck down. We are way too fast. Need to zoom in a bit so you can see a bit better where we are going. It's not going to beep. We're going to turn the landing gear. Landing gear set. All green lights, which is good. He said something, but I don't really know what he said. So we are full on our flaps now. Track required. We are dragging, so that's good. We are now on final. So it's called. This is calling on final. So in this aircraft you do have the option for this HUD, but you know, I think the old-fashioned way is more the way I like to fly. Just looking out of the window. Alright, we're going to turn off the autopilot. We're going to set the speed at 140. So let's ask permission to land on the air traffic controller of London Heathrow. Heathrow Tower, Sim 17, ILS approach runway 27 left.
Sim 17 Heathrow Tower, clear to land on runway 27 left. Wind is 0 knots.
Clear to land, runway 27 left, Sim 17. So we are a bit low. Putting the swing a bit up here. I'm not going to talk very much, just because I'm concentrating right now. We're a bit to the right, I noticed. So I'm lining up right now, to the left. Yeah, I'm slow. The yellow indicator is 1000 feet. As I said, this isn't going to be a good landing. It's just the way it is, you know. I don't care. Just learning it, and I think it's really good for first try. I should have listened to the autopilot. We were perfectly lined up. Now it looks like we are on a crosswinding. Still descending. Now we are really on final. At this point the pilot says landing to his aircraft. So we are a bit high for our runway. We're going to land anyway. Here we are. Flare. the brakes. We are on the ground. We have reverse thrusts. We are at London Heathrow. Welcome. Now I just missed this taxiway, so I need to taxi some further. At this point, we need to set our APU on. We need to turn on the taxi light and to turn off the runway lights. And we're going to end. We're going to do right here, up to this taxiway. Going to put the outer brake off. Yeah, here you can see the FPS is a bit dropping, you know. For a game from 2006, I think it's really good. Phew! Wait a second. Need to put up the speed breakers. The flaps are going up now. You can't see it because I'm driving, but I got the controls. Flaps are going up. We're going to park on this jetway here. Sun is still setting, really beautiful. Is lining up on this yellow line. And in between these horizontal lines we need to stop. So about here. Brake. Now we can set our parking brake. Parking brake set. Going to have a look at the APU. Our APU is on, so we're going to set the APU to generate the power. Going to turn off the logo lights. The position strobe and steady is off. The wing lights are off now. I'm going to turn on the APU bleed. The engine bleeds are off now. These can go off. Taxi light can go off. We are going to cut the fuel. So our engines will stop. All fuel pumps except for the left aft, because there in the left aft the fuel for the APU is you know, in the left aft in engine 1 gives the fuel to our APU. So our engines are off. Almost. Here it says drive, everything is off. Engines have stopped, which means we can turn off the anti-collision lights, which means there can be people around the aircraft. Here it gives me the master warnings. which means we can get the jetway. Wait a second, I need a good view for you guys. So the jetway is making his way in. And right now in a real aircraft, the pilots are going through all these procedures, the FMC's procedures, everything. They're going to do this whole thing again, which we don't. And there's the jetway attached. So now we can open the door, and we can open the cargo doors. Here are the cargo doors. And our plane is ready for the next flight. So guys, I hope you liked it. Please give me a thumbs up when you liked this Flight Simulator X video. I will make some more Flight Sim videos. But if it turns out you guys didn't like it after my vacation, then I will stop with Flight Simulator. If you like it, of course I will stream it then. I will make some videos, etc. Just as Euro Truck Simulator 2. I will stream it. Thank you guys for watching. Take care and happy flying.